Don't turn it up, turn it down.
I'm going off to Texas, and I'm going to leave Molly here. What are we shooting here, Molly?
Geothermal.
Geothermal. So volcanoes, right?
No, Dad.
When you came out, when you started, when you built your first turbine, how many were out there?
None.
None?
5 or 6 years ago, there weren't any turbines in this country.
And all that's been built in 5 years?
All of this around here has gone up in the last 6 or 7 years.
How fast can they build them?
Real fast. That's what amazed me. I figured it would take months and months and months to put up like 100 turbines. If they can have 100 turbines put up in I don't know, 4 or 5 months.
So 1 or 2 a day?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yep, that's about right. After they dig a big hole and fill it with concrete for the foundation, and then bury the wires leading to the generator, they bring in a couple of huge cranes and put it all together. It kind of looks like Tinker Toys on steroids at first, but the closer you get to these monsters, the bigger they look.
You know, Mike and I are trying to figure out how to get this little bitty television screen that you're watching to depict how big these things are. I've got an idea. You stay here.
Hey! Is this thing big or what? Can you see me now?
And how tall is that? Well, most of these turbines are 380 feet from the base to the tip of the top blade. That's taller than the Statue of Liberty. To keep them from falling over, they're anchored in a concrete slab that's 45 feet square and 7 feet below the surface. Sort of like a big paperweight.
So, Trish, how much do you think that paperweight weighs?
That comes to 315 square feet of concrete. A boatload.
Correct,
So why aren't those wind turbines popping up everywhere?
because there's a big problem with wind energy.
And a lot of people in this area, they see all these wind turbines off and they think there's a ground fault or there's something wrong is why all these wind turbines are off occasionally.
But it's not.
Which is getting to be pretty regular. They haven't figured out that it's curtailment, you know. The grid system is just shutting them down.
So they're building them right, they just don't have enough capacity on the grid,
Exactly.
and that means more wires.
That means more wire, more substations, more switching potential, more everything. And they knew this was coming 15 years ago.
Well, some people think these are an eyesore.
That's crazy. A lot of those same people are used to looking at tank batteries, you know, and salt water. Everything you see in the oil field, they're used to seeing that, so that's okay.
But I noticed, you know, we've been walking around these things, and this is the first time I've noticed hearing one of these. I heard some people object to the noise they make, but we're awfully close to that thing.
Very negotiable. It's just a whoosh sound.
You've got them all around your house.
It's the same sound you hear if you have a big elm tree in your front yard.
When we come back, we'll talk about the problems and the solutions.
Stay tuned for more of Electric Farmer.